Okay, hello everyone. I think we should be going. Yes, it looks like we are. Yeah, okay, music is good. Okay, cool. Hi everyone. Whoa, it has been a hot minute. Let me just pull chat up here. Good morning, everybody. Hasn't it been a long time since we've done a mouse stream? It's been a hot minute. Good morning, good afternoon, from wherever you are. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hello. You get to see Morning Office. I've teased it before, but as you can see, I am absolutely glowing. The sun is beaming down on my side. Hi Paper, music sounds great. Awesome. It's good to have the music back. I don't like having it for the games, but when it's just us chilling and drawing, it's perfect. So yeah, we're gonna get back into the swing of mouse stream. I'd like to catch up a little bit. Not that we're really gonna take a huge chunk. There's still hundreds of mice to get through, but we'll try to take a big bite out of today. We'll try to get at least, like, famous last words, 15 mice. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Good point, Chat-Tot. Thank you. Lovely shirt, thank you. This is one of my favorites. This is my, like, orange, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's also like alligators on there hidden in the blue, like they're a little bit more camouflaged. Yeah, let me swap us over. Wow, there's the layout. Hasn't been there in a while. Yeah, so I actually decided to kind of reformat the screen. Normally I fit it to the, let me turn off my stream here for a second. Normally, so there's this black box that I have as part of my layout. Normally I try to format the stream to that black box, but the iPad is very different dimensions. So I just have the full iPad screen up there, so nothing's getting cut this time. Because before we used to cut like the entire bottom of the stream. New here, what kind of mouse are we talking about, Logitech? Yeah, so if this is your first mouse stream, welcome in. We started doing these after the Mousetrap Pokemon video. In that video, I mentioned that if you were a member of the channel, you could comment a baby mouse that you'd like me to draw. And so we've done hundreds of mice. Oh, you know what? We're missing the stream avatars. There we go. They should start to populate now. There we go. There's me. Oh my gosh, your boy Chat-Tot, thank you for the 10 gifties. If you guys got a membership there, please be sure to say thank you. But yeah, these are the baby mice. These are the ones that we draw. They look a little smaller today. Maybe not. But yeah, every single one of these baby mice was drawn on a mouse stream, and we have got hundreds to get through. Quite the backlog. So without further ado, I say we just hop into it. Bruno, thank you so much for the dono. We are so bacula. Yes indeed. I'll mention it again before we get started. If you guys, for the mice down below here, I gotta get used to that. If you want to, if you're actively chatting in the chat and subscribe to the channel, then you will appear as a baby mouse so long as the limit hasn't been met. And if you want to change your mouse, you can type !avatar and then the name of the baby mouse. If you want to see a list of all the mice that are available, hop on over into our Discord, look for the Peeber Pals channel, and then under pinned messages, there is a big old list of every single mouse we have done so far, and after today, all the mice that we draw will get added to that list. But yeah, pardon my squeaky chair. Let me just get a little comfortable here. You guys get to see the iPad. You guys get to see the actual drawing machine. I don't draw on my computer. I like to draw on my iPad here. So let me just get comfortable. Is this even a good angle? I didn't even think about how I'm going to look on camera drawing here. I guess so. Happy birthday to me. There's a mouse stream. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for swinging by. I think I talked about it in the Discord, but yesterday was Cola's birthday. Cola is one of my 2 cats. We ordered her some sushi. That's one of Mrs. Koifish's favorite things to do for Cola. We'd like to order her some sushi on her birthday. But yeah, okay, so I've got my list pulled up to the side here. And the first mouse that we have for today is a Togepi mouse. So, let's get going. Let's just hop right into it. I didn't actually even check to see if my brushes... Yeah, that's pretty good. It's been a while since I've been in the mouse template, so I wasn't sure if I've definitely changed my brush width since then. If anything, I think it can be a little thicker.
Thank you for your patronage.
Maybe not that thick. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Seven. Oh, did my chat freeze? My chat froze. Stoked for mouse stream once again, let's go! Thank you, Seven. Thank you for the dono there. Put him in an egg diaper. You know we're going to. Exactly. That's exactly what we want for a Togepi stream. For a Togepi stream? For a Togepi mouse. I don't know. Sorry, 1 second. Oh shoot. Aaron, I saw your message. I'm not able to tab out in Discord because I'm streaming my Discord screen. I'm gonna hesitantly say yes. Aaron's asking if people can still make requests for mice. I'm gonna hesitantly say yes. If you guys become a member and you comment on, there's a members only post on my posts tab on my channel. That's where I'm taking the requests. I only say hesitantly because there's literally hundreds of mice. So just yes, but with a big ol' asterisk of it's going to take a long time for me to get to them. There's hundreds of mice requests that I'm currently getting through, so if you guys make a request today, I genuinely might not get to it for months. If you're okay with that and you still want to do it, then go ahead. But if not, I don't want to get your hopes up that it's going to happen today, because that's not going to happen. So just being real with you guys there. But I enjoy these mouse streams. I'd like to keep them going. I know they're a little fewer and farther in between than they used to be. But yeah. Okay. We've been going for like 7 minutes and I've just been yapping. Let's actually start drawing. Thank you. Big ol' asterisk. That is absolutely correct. Okay, so what do we want to do for a Togepi mouse? Well, of course, let us turn on our drawing assist, because we're going to do... Ooh, whoa, what happened to my brush? I thought I just got the thickness correct. And now it's way too thin? Drawing machine is trolling me. There it is. That's fine. How big do we want this egg to be? Because Togepi kind of... There we go. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna have the arms poke through, I think. Yeah, I like that. And then, do we even want to do a spiky head? I don't even think we want to do a spiky head. Let me just... I know what Togepi looks like. But let me pull up some reference here so we can get some colors. Why are you like that? Ew. Please behave, drawing machine. I don't want it as a side tab. I want it to click to the side. Thank you. Where have you gone? Okay, there we go. Togepi, okay, yes. So, part of me kind of wants to just turn the nose into Togepi's little mouth. That's pretty cute. Whoa, hey, come on, that's just the recurring bit, guys. You know I wasn't actually looking fancy like that. I think we're just going to do this. If anything, we could make the head spiky, but I think that this will be plenty, to be completely honest. So let's set this to a reference layer. And we want like an off-white egg. Make sure that we get all of it there. And it looks like I kind of made the bottom of the egg divot. We don't want that. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, that's cool. That's good. And then the other thing that we got to do is we just got to get some of these triangle bits in here. Gonna clipping mask this. We're not gonna put a ton of detail into here because they end up being so small anyways. But the triangles are pretty iconic for Togepi. There we go, just like that. And then I think the only other thing that I want to do here is that I kind of want to change the skin color of the mouse to be a Togepi color. Oops, we do not want our reference layer anymore. We're done with that. Cool. And then I'm going to change this to be that color. Let's bring some white back into those eyes. And let's get like a nice little pinky tongue in there as well. Cool. That looks great. It's been a hot minute, so I hope you guys don't mind if I share some art tips as we go, some little kind of drawing stuff. So I've talked about my shading a lot on these streams, but I mean, if this is your first time, here's what I like to do. I like to grab a nice cool purple or blue. Basically this bottom corner here, I know you can't really see where I'm hovering with my mouse. This purple, this pink, and this blue, this is like my shading corner. I like to use these colors for my shades. I'm going to do purple here. And then we're just going to draw roughly where we want the shadows to be. And then easy enough, we're just going to set it to multiply. We're going to give it a motion blur. And just like that, we have a shaded egg. And the rest of the shading is still from our template. It's still good. So the only other thing that I've been doing is we're going to color the line work. So let's just get in there and do that. I've got a little bit of glare on my screen right now from the sun. I know that you guys can't see that. And just screw in with me on my end. I gotta make sure that I know where this is happening. Oops, I don't want that to be a clipping mask. I just want the shading to be on top of the line. There we go. And then lighter, I guess I should. The egg. We want the egg line work that color. Oop, not the mouth though. And then I will just get this part of the egg here. And the reason why I do this is because I like to color the line work, but I only like to color the line work on the inside. If it's part of the border, like part of the border, if it's part of the outline, I like to keep it black so that it pops. Atticus, thank you so much for the dono. It's Aaron appreciation time again. Yay! You know, guys. Oh, man, I don't want to spoil it. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. I guess I'm gonna say it. A little birdie told me that not this week, but next week is Mod Appreciation Day. Discord Mod Appreciation Day, which a quick Google search told me was on June 11th. So, oh gosh, I didn't even notice we're all, you guys are all Aaron at the bottom of the stream. So today may be Aaron Appreciation Day, but we're gonna have a day to celebrate all the mods on the 11th. I've already got something special cooked up for that. But yeah, look forward to that. I think this is it. I think we're done with our Togepi mouse. So as is tradition, I will leave this. I guess I can blow. I'm used to pinching it up towards the top of the stream because the bottom of the screen used to get cut. But now I can take up the whole screen here. So I will just leave that there. I'm gonna call this done for the Togepi mouse. And then we will move on to the next one. So let's duplicate our template. Bring that up. And we will flatten that. Back to our template. Okay. Who is next? Next we have got... Yeah, I don't know if it's like an official thing or anything, but you guys have been putting in so much work the other day. Just throughout the other day, throughout the week, throughout the whole time, all the time you guys are working so hard to moderate. Not only these streams, but just all the friends, all the discords, you guys are putting in the work. So, oh my goodness, Lasky with the 20 gifted members. Thank you so much, dude. Wow, big donation. If you guys got a big W's for Plasky there, if you got a gifted, be sure to say thank you. We're making the chat green today. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, no, the mods work the hardest in these servers, so we want to make sure that they're appreciated. So I was just curious if other people like celebrated them on any day, and sure enough, it was June 11th that I saw. When I first searched it up, it said May 30th, and I was bummed that I just missed it, but that was for Twitch. Discord moderators is on the 11th. As a DJ mod, I agree. Fantastic. Yes, totally. You guys make it happen. The next mouse we're going to be doing, I like this one quite a bit. We're going to be doing Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. I love this Ghibli movie. It's a special one. I almost named Elmo Gigi. Who didn't? Anybody in the chat with a black cat, at least consider naming your black cat Gigi. Anybody in the chat with a black cat, name their black cat Gigi. Cool. And they specifically requested this one with the broom, so we will do that. We'll do that. So if I remember correctly, she's got, yeah, the blue dress and the hairband. I think that's the mainly what we're gonna do. I guess we'll do the hair.
Thank you for your patronage.
I guess we'll do the hair. She's kind of got the short hair. A little tighter than that. It's always a bit of a headache trying to figure out how to have the hair wrap around the ears. Do I just put it up front? Do I just
Thank you for
have
your
it
patronage.
behind? Oh, I almost missed a couple donos. Mrs. Good Soup, thank you for the 5. This may not be a lot of money, but since it's Aaron Appreciate Day, I gotta support Peter. Thank you so much. It doesn't matter whether or not that's a lot or not. That's a generous donation. Thank you so much. And that dude with the 2, more wholesome than Cola's name origins. Yep. Definitely more wholesome than that. I think I briefly chatted about that on the Discord this morning. Cola's name origins. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna sneeze. Ah. No, it's going away. I hate this feeling. Okay. There's the bow. I know it's hard to visualize since we're just doing line work on top of everything. It's gonna make a lot more sense once we add colors. Okay, so we've got the bow, we've got the hair. Let's do the dress. Just gonna do something like this. It's kind of got big sleeves. Just something like that, something simple. And then we're gonna do the broom. So I like to do my props off to the side, and then I move them in, generally. So let's see. This broom has a couple of, like, ties in it. So we're gonna just do that. Do something like this. Yeah, I think that works. Simple. Cool. Let's just move it in. Oh gosh, I don't think we can really get her to grab it by the handle. Let me turn my snapping off. I don't like it when it snaps angularly. I think that... Oh geez. No. Shall we try flipping it upside down? I don't like that. I don't like that nearly as much. So I think we're just going to have her grab the broom itself. And then I want to change nearest to bilinear so that it's not as blocky and pixely. My brightness is on full, really? That's crazy. I think my computer just kind of, not my computer, my iPad just kind of fell asleep. Upside down the broom, bristles up. Did you guys like that more? She's a witch, she doesn't have to use her hand. That's true, we could just have it. He holds it that way in the movie. Upside down, okay. Okay, let's flip it. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's do this. And then, oh, you know what? I guess I forgot her bag. Can we fit that in here? Oh boy, the bag is gonna be tight. Does she need the bag? I think she is kind of wearing the bag throughout the movie. Okay, fine. We'll squeeze the bag in. We'll go like that. And then let's do this. Do this. Okay, time to color. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, good to know. That's connected. That's connected. That's good. Okay, and then the hair is not. Good to know. She only has it in the beginning? Oh, okay. Did I win the Hugathlon? I did. Get better at hugging everyone. Get good, guys. Whenever I see everybody saying rigged, I know exactly what happened. Okay. Let's go here. Let's get a nice navy dark blue. There we go. That bag is a nice kind of orangey beige. A little bit more yellow than that. Right? Is that right? I don't know why my iPad is being so dark right now. It's full brightness. And then the last closed thing that we can do for now, closed shape, I mean line work wise, is the headband. And I say that because if I were to try to color drop the hair, it's not a closed line. So it would do this. And we don't want it to do that. Surprise. Yeah, Peeper, thank you for all the games you made on Tabletop Simulator. Thank you so much. I'm glad, I hope that you've been enjoying them. I want to have you make a mouse based off my favorite Doctor Who, Matt Smith. I know you're not a member, but I think it would be cute. Yeah, I think, I want to say people have requested a Doctor Who mouse. I don't think we've done any yet. I don't remember where on the list they are, but I feel like I've seen one. The dress is purple? Is the dress purple, guys? Am I crazy? I'm not crazy, guys. That's like a navy blue. I don't think it's purple. So what is everyone's favorite tabletop simulator game? I'm definitely not biased. Yeah. I don't think that I could pick a favorite. It's definitely purple. The dress is weird, like a royal blue purple. That's very blue. I have always seen it as like blue, like dark blue. Maybe, okay, here, let's compromise. I always have to peek my glasses down when I'm squinting with the dark screen. Let's compromise. How about this? We'll go dark indigo. See, that kind of looks wrong to me. Now I'm nitpicking this. Okay, that feels fine. That feels on the purple half of okay to me. So I think we'll run with that. Okay, much better. Okay, sweet. Cool. Thank you. Okay, now let's get her hair in there. Now I think she's just got very dark brown hair, but I'm basically gonna make it black. We're gonna go purple for the hair. I know her hair is not purple, but in terms of dark hair colors, purple is actually quite good for dark browns. And this is too dark. That's too light. Also, keep in mind, guys, I guess I should specify this. The colors that you guys see on stream are not the same thing that I'm looking at. Because the way that I stream my iPad to YouTube is that I have to share my screen through Discord to myself. And sharing my screen through Discord changes the colors. So you guys will notice a considerable change between what you're looking at now on stream and like when you see these actual images later. It sucks. I've tried to fix it. I don't know how to color correct on Discord. But yeah. Okay. So let's do this, and then I'm gonna hop behind the body color. Just drop a layer behind, and we're gonna color the back of the hair. Cool. I think the shading kind of sorted itself out from the previous shading that we had. Yeah, okay. So now let's just color that room. I got like a nice hay color. We'll turn off our reference layer so we're not filling the void. And then this is just a slightly warmer version of this. Cool, I'm happy with that. Let's color some line work. And let's get that dark indigo. Oh, we are on the wrong layer now. We want to be on this layer. And sorry if I'm not super attentive to chat today, guys. You know how I am about drawing and reading chat. I like to think that I'm getting better, but as I say that, I do get a little locked in on the drawing process sometimes and neglect to look at chat. So if I miss anything, I apologize. I am going to color the satchel. That is. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, what did I miss? I see everyone saying Brinso. Rip Brinso. What happened to Brinso? Bieber will never stop drawing mouse. No, I will not. You're absolutely fine, Phoebes. Thank you. The hyperfocus is real. Totally. Okay. I don't, like I said, I want to fly through some mice today, so I'm not gonna spend super long on that. But here we go. I'm gonna call this done for our Kiki mouse. I will blow it up on stream so that it is all nice and big, and I'll leave it there for a moment. Manifesting will, engage the will magnet. What day is it today? Is it Tuesday? I believe it's Tuesday, yes, because we're doing the North Hunt stream tomorrow. Will's probably working right now, but that hasn't stopped him before. I do miss Will's voice though. I will be sure to pass along the love to him. Oh, Mrs. Goldfish made such a good tea this morning. I asked her if she could make me some tea before I started, and she just brought this in before I went live. I've got a nice peppermint tea with lots of honey today. I think I've talked about this mug before. If I haven't, it says, I'm a mom. What's your superpower? Back when I was in high school, I was in marching band, and I was in the pit, so I played like bass drum, marimba, gong, wind chimes, triangle, stuff like that. And I was the only dude in all of the pit, so I was aptly dubbed the pit mom, the mama of the pit. And so we did a Secret Santa one year, and they gave me this mug, which I cherish. It's my pit mom mug. Brinso with the 5, thank you so much. I just got a paper cut, but now I feel obligated to send you money as well. Whoops. I hope you're okay. I hope it's not too bad of a paper cut. They sting. Make sure that you tidy it up and don't let it get infected. Autocorrect haunts me. Story of my freaking life. Anybody else here best at autocorrecting after they hit the send button? I swear, I'll read it in my head, hit send, and then all the errors just red underline in my head just immediately after it. I remember when they added the edit feature to texts. That was my saving grace. But there's so many of my messages in the Discord and my texts that just have edited next to them, and it's literally just me correcting myself. I could just take a second before I hit send, but I just auto hit send. Now that I have y'all's full attention, now I have y'all's full attention as I am on my lunch break. Enjoy your lunch break, Aaron. Back in high school, because of it being very rural, I ended up marching band as a violinist. Oh, cool. Our marching band didn't have violins. It was a very interesting time, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, that's just how marching band is. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let me check this one off on our list. I think we've left that up there long enough. Ooh, nice. The next mouse, let me pull up a reference here. Is Radigan from The Great Mouse Detective. I freaking love this guy. What an antagonist. What a great movie. I haven't watched this one in a hot minute. I gotta give it a run back. Gosh, what is the quote? He has one quote that I really like. I'm not gonna remember it. I already know now. That's the rule now. Everyone who gets a paper cut needs to donate to Peeber. Jeez, I hope I see like no donations today then. Okay. Yes, I think we did Cecil one stream ago. Not one stream ago, but once upon a stream. So it'll be nice to have the pair. I'm gonna do the cape and the top hat and everything. I know the king look is top tier. You go in with the suit or the royal attire. It's hard to say no to the royal attire, but when I think Ratigan, this is what I think of, right? So I can't believe I missed my smoking Joltik. Yeah, it's available now though. Avatar Joltik. Okay, let's flatten Kiki down. We'll bring up our template. Where do we want to start with Ratigan? Ratigan's gonna look a little weird on the baby mouse template because he's such a big guy. I mean, I think it definitely just makes sense to start with top hat. We definitely want to start with this nice top hat. And then I am going to give him a nose. I know I don't normally give him a nose. I don't normally cover up the baby button nose, but Ratigan kind of needs it. We're gonna do that, and then part of me just kind of wants to... Ooh. Give him the big eyebrows. I don't know. Because I kind of want to give him the yellow eyes, but I don't think that's working for him. He's got such an expressive face. Okay. Let's move on to the outfit. Um, yeah, like the stream, everyone. Like, damn, autocorrect. There it is. Yep, gets the best of all of us. No worries. Autocorrect is out for blood today. Takes no prisoners. Definitely. I'm just trying something here. I think this might be how we go, and then I'll do the, oh shoot. Do I want to give him his... No, I'll just give him the cane. I'll just give him the cane. Because he's already getting a little complicated here. Let's start coloring. We don't need assist anymore. Let's go here. That's a little too light and too saturated. There we go. Go a little bit lighter. Let's give him this. Lighter once again for that. And then back down to the darker for the pants. Oops, the pants are not a closed shape. I did not realize that. Means let's bring it down here. We're gonna hop back up here for the collar. Oh, collar is not a closed shape either. Makes sense. Hop over here. Okay, this is definitely like the same color as this. And then we've got some nice reds in here. Okay, cool. And then let's color the nose. Like a nice orangey pink. Cool. And then here's what I'm thinking. For this one, I'm not gonna color the skin fur, but I will give him his kind of gray shadow beard. His 5 o'clock shadow, that's the word I was looking for. Because I like the idea of this. Oops, I actually want this to be on this layer. I could have mirrored this. Oh well. We're committing at this point. And we can't forget that ascot. That ascot. I say as I don't color the ascot. What is that? That's like a nice orange and purple. Again, like more of a bluey purple, but that's okay. Do this, and then let's grab an orange. It's almost like a salmon pink orange. It looks like to me. There we go. I think I'm content to call this good for the colors and stuff. I think we'll shade it now. Gotta get used to looking at the camera. I keep looking at chat is right below here, so I'm looking at chat, but when I talk to you guys, I want to be looking at the camera. Just out of curiosity, how many mouses are there left? I couldn't give you an exact number. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even update the mouse list before starting stream today because I know there have been a ton that have rolled in, but like, even if we get through like 30 today, which I don't think we'll get that far, we're not gonna get to any of the requests that rolled in like over the past couple weeks. So there's hundreds of requests left. But yeah, because we are already 42 minutes in, and this is what, mouse number 3. So we're gonna do what we can. It's a slow process, but we're getting through them one by one. Okay, let's shade. Am I on my own layer? I am. Okay, we got a shading layer here. Cool, cool. We are just going to do something simple like this and turn our reference layer off. We will set this to multiply. And we will motion blur. There we go. Make this a bit darker. Okay, he's mostly wearing dark grays, which is nice because that means that there's not a ton of line art to color. Because quite frankly, I'm just gonna leave the grays, unless it's a really light gray like this. I'm not going to really color the dark grays line show up at the small scale that it is at the bottom of the screen. I guess we'll get the nose. There we go. Guys, the stream only has 28 likes. Hey, that's okay. It doesn't matter. If you're having a fun time, be sure to drop a like. You don't need to though. Okay. I am going to blow this up for a second. We're gonna call this done for Radigan. We love Radigan. Hi Bieber, how do I check to see if my mouse that I requested has been made? Go to the Discord, go to the pinned messages under Bieber Pals, and there should be 2 lists of all the mice that have been made. If it's been made, it'll be on that list, unless it's made on stream today. Best way to check. If not, it's on the list. Cool. Okay, we're gonna call this done for Radigan. Hey, thank you for becoming a Bieber supporter. Means a lot to have the support. Thank you. Okay, what is next on this list? I'm gonna check that off. Okay. The next one is a bat-themed mouse. Okay, pretty straightforward. They didn't say Batman, they said bat. So, let's just have fun with this. I kind of like the ones that are kind of dealer's choice, you know? So when I think of a bat mouse, first thing I want to do is give it big ol' fangs. Gonna give it big fangs, and then we will give it, let me drawing assist this part. Let's give it some wings. We want to give it like literal bat wings. That kind of looks like a dragon. I don't know. I think we just want to go cartoony. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe even tinier than that. And then for the ears, let's just make those pointy. And then we'll do something like this. Cool. I think that's literally all we need. Waiting for the Dougie Quacks mouse. I don't think I've seen that one suggested. Oh my goodness. Froggy Buggy, thank you so much for the dono. Oh my god, my first time on stream. I must say it's very relaxing. I'm glad you're having a relaxing time. Thank you for the generosity, and thank you for popping by and hanging out. Okay. I'm gonna close my reference. We don't need it for this one. Wide bat mouse. Okay, let's do the dark purple. That's what colored cartoon bats are, right? Yeah. Let's get the whites of those eyes back. Let's change this color to purple. More saturated and dark. There we go. We will also be sure to color these teeth in. And let's make sure that we color these ears as well. This one's cute. I like this one. And I'm going to create a layer underneath our body to color in the wings. Awesome. And then one thing that I would also like to do, I kind of want the insides of these ears to be a different color so that they pop. You know what this is immediately reminding me of? Does anyone remember Nosy from Lilo and Stitch? The one bat experiment? I used to love the Lilo and Stitch show growing up. This reminds me of that guy. Just a little bit. You know who has a cartoon bat? The Great Mouse Detective. Good point. We should have pulled that up as a reference. I'm definitely starting to use the bat mouse moving forward until my request. I love him so much. That's awesome.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah, there's literally so many options. Lobstar, thank you so much for the dono. Truly, what are bats if not mouse with wings? True. Literal facts. Okay, let's color some line work. Literally not that much line work to even color. I'm gonna get these guys. And what else? I'm gonna leave the mouth, the black outline. If anything, no, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay, let's do a little bit of shading. And not even that much shading I want to do. I'm gonna shade in the ears. I'm gonna give a little bit to the wings. And then we're just gonna multiply and motion blur it upwards. Cool. Cool. All right, there we go. I'll blow this up on stream. I'm gonna call this done for our bat mouse. This one came out really freaking cute. I love this one. I just counted. He's done 186 mice. Wow, we're coming up on 200, eh? That's awesome. 200 down. Gosh, maybe 500 more to go. Rough guess. Obviously, it hasn't stayed this way because it's been a long time since we started, but I think the channel peaked at like 700 members, which was bizarre to see. It was wild. Obviously, a lot of those were gifted by generous people in the chat, and when it's gifted, it only lasts 1 month. So since it's been a month since we started doing these streams, the members numbers have kind of tanked a little, which it's just totally fine. They're still like up in the hundreds, but it was crazy to see that there were like 700 members, and knowing that almost every single one of those people had suggested a mouse was daunting. Cool. Okay, we are gonna call this done for our bat mouse. We're gonna flatten it, get our template back up here. What is next? Okay, the next one is something that I don't recognize, so I'm just gonna Google it on my computer to make sure it's fine. Oh, sweet. This is fun. I like that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let me pull that back up. Cool. Okay. Let me pull my reference up. Okay, the next requested mouse is Sissel from Ghost Trick. Who is this cool guy? He looks awesome. I like him. Uh-oh, he's got a cat. Peter starting the project expected 30 and being off by a whole magnitude. Literally, when I first made the announcement in the Mousetrap video, gosh, how many did we have then? I think literally before the Mousetrap video, we had like 30 channel members. And it wasn't even like, we more than 20 times that number after that video. How surreal is that? Ghost Trick mentioned, I don't know this. What is this game, guys? I'm assuming it's a game because of the images down here. Is it like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater sort of thing? I'm not familiar with this one. It looks cool. I like this art style. So yeah, let's get going, shall we? I'll wait for your guys' answers about that to pour in. Okay, let's start with some drawing assist. Let's get these cool shades. We can turn the assist off for that now. There we go. These are, you know what, I'll just color them now. Why not? Got the cool shades.
Thank you for your patronage.
Rinso with another 5. Wait, Peeper, you might want to clarify on this one, as Sissel is technically 2 characters. It's a spoiler. Oh, you know what? I don't think that the person who suggested this one is in chat. And because Google shows me primarily this guy when I Google them, I can't imagine they'd be upset if I drew this one. Because if they wanted the other one, if that's not too spoilery to say, I think they would have specified that. So we're going to roll forward with this one for now. But thank you for pointing out that we might be getting it. Hopefully. You can send them a DM. That's okay, Aaron. I think we'll just. I just want to keep it rolling today. So this is the main guy that shows up. So we're gonna roll with this one, unless I see their name pop up in chat and they're like, no, don't. Then we're gonna roll with this one. But thank you guys. Okay, so how do we want to do this hair? I think just like this, yeah. What a fun character design. And we'll just save ourselves the coloring time there. Got the cool hair. Kind of troll hair almost. Part of the mystery is Sissel getting memories back of who he is. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Fun. Okay, let's turn our drawing assist back on. We will get the collar going. He's got a nice white tie. It's a long one. And then he's kind of got that open collared jacket as well. I think that's all we need. Let me make sure my lines are closed. I guess I haven't explained this before. What I'm doing in Procreate here is I'm clicking and I'm holding on the check. If you guys didn't know that, clicking and holding the checkbox on any layer will solo it. And then you just click it again to bring all the layers that you had back. Super useful tech there if you didn't know. Cool, yeah, I think this is good. So let's turn off assist, let's turn on our reference, and let's get coloring. So he's got some pretty straight yellow hair here. I am going to finish this out. Oops, not that. We want to go back to our line art, please.
Thank you for your patronage.
You, Zane, Sketch, Delicious James are some of my favorite channels. I joined as a level 2 member hoping for a 40k sister of Battle Mouse. Can't wait! Awesome! Thank you so much for your donation. I'm glad that you've been enjoying me and my friends. Like I mentioned, it might be a long time before I get to your request, but thank you for the support regardless, and we'll you know, do it eventually. Looks like redeems are in fact working. Yes, redeems should be working. If you guys don't know the redeems, let me quickly... Hello? Is my camera frozen? Hello? How long has my face been stuck like that? Hello? I think my camera's dead. Awesome. What happened? Did my little shitter camera die out on me? Seriously? Huh. Yeah, cam broke. It's a funny face. Okay, hold up. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. I wonder why that happened. Not the camera. Let me try unplugging it and plugging it back in again. The tried and true method. Hold up. No? There we go. We did it. Yay. Oh, cool. I love troubleshooting successfully. Here we go. We're back. I don't know why that happened. I thought it just froze again out of the corner of my eye. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Get that man a new camera. My camera's from 2013 and there's nothing wrong with it. Where was I? I colored this in to keep it symmetrical. Okay. Fishy Tyler with the 5 gifties. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the generosity. Big W's in the chat. If you guys got a gifted, make sure to say thank you. And Miss Good Soup with the $10. Dono Gold new camera for Peeper. Thank you so much. You guys don't need to do that. I think I've talked about it briefly before, but I don't want you guys sending me money for a camera. I'm getting more comfortable using the camera, no doubt, but I don't want to get a better one because my camera's so tiny in the bottom corner of the screen. I don't need like any fancy new camera. Like this old shitter does the trick. Sure, it may freeze like that every once in a while, but it gets the job done. And I think that there's a little bit of charm to like the cruddy old camera. Okay, cool. Are we good like this? I think if anything, I'm just gonna shade it with thick black lines. I know that that defeats the style that we normally do, but that's kind of the style of this franchise, it seems. We're gonna do something like this. Yeah. Cool. And I'm not gonna color the line work because I think it looks fine like this. I think it looks fine in the style like this for the game itself. Cool. So yeah, here is our Sissel from Ghost Trick. Here he is. Cool guy. Looks fun. I like the hair. I'll leave this on stream for a second. Redhead Techie with Techie1 with the 5 gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the generosity. I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record throughout the stream, but thank you. If you guys got a gifted membership there, say thank you. Big W's in chat for generosity. We love that. You guys are literally gonna have me drawing mice for the rest of my life. Okay, I'm gonna flatten this one. We're back to our template. What do we got next? Next is a cute one. Oh, this one is perfectly on brand for the last board game that came out. They want a gingerbread mouse. Gingerbread mouse is gonna be awesome. Okay. Let's grab Gingy from Shrek. This is who I think of when I think of a gingerbread man. Just the default go-to. How can you get wrong with this guy? I think this one's actually going to be extremely simple. Let us grab a nice gingerbread color. We're going to slide this darker and more orange. More saturated, yes. More darker, yes. Okay, and then I'm gonna do something I don't normally do, which is that we're just going to color the eyes. And I think we will color them in all of the way. Looks a little cursed. Let's go over here. We'll give it the red icing lips. Fun fact, Shrek is actually a pretty big thing in Poland. Didn't know that. I feel like he's pretty big in most places though, isn't he? Shrek's a popular guy. Don't forget the gumdrop buttons. I will not. We just watched Shrek 2 yesterday with baby koi fish. It just got turned on. She doesn't know how to use the remote, but she grabs the remote and she just turned it on. And we were like, screw it, we could go for a Shrek 2 rewatch. So we did it. So here's what we're gonna do for this. I don't think we need, you know what, screw it. We're gonna make it a Shrek reference. I was gonna say maybe we don't need the stitches on the legs, but we're gonna do it. Why not? Full commit. And because I want it to feel like a gingerbread, we're gonna color these white as well. And let's see, am I forgetting anything? Oh yes, of course. I'm just messing with you guys. Of course we cannot forget the gumdrop buttons. Can't forget the gumdrop buttons. And then here, let's do something cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm duplicating my frosting layer. And I'm going to make a clipping mask to our regular shading color. So now all of the frosting you can see, underneath it there is a darker purple. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bump it down with the arrow keys a little bit. I'm just going to set that to multiply. Maybe I bumped it down a little too much there. But what this essentially does, and I'm going to give it a motion blur, is it creates that that drop shadow effect that kind of gives the icing a little bit more depth. And if I want to go one step further, I can duplicate this, bring it up on top, and clipping mask it to the actual frosting itself. I'm going to bump it down a little further, and maybe I will Gaussian blur it a little bit more. But that, as you can see, gives a little bit of depth to our frosting. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Cool. I think that's good. We don't even need to worry about any more shading apart from that. Yeah, I'm content with that. Okay, I'll blow it up. I'll leave it there for a second. This is our gingerbread mouse. OMG, my stream was a whole minute behind. That's okay. Looks like you caught up. The smiley face is amazing. Thank you, Aaron. The eyes are scaring me. Yeah, oh true. You know what? That's a good point. I did not actually shade underneath the eyes. So really quickly I will, because the eyes were not part of the icing layer, they did not receive the same shading treatment. So we'll just do that real quick. There we go. Is that better? That's a little bit better, right? Cool. Now I'll call it done. How many mouses do you think are in the game right now? Somebody just counted them. There's, oh god, what did they say? Was it 186 that they said? If they said 186, I believe, is this our 4th mouse today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 6th mouse today. So that would put us at 192, I believe. Oh, or did you mean in-game in the tabletop version? I don't know how many I've added. I don't know. Every once in a while, I think it's every chunk of 50, I patch them into the game. So it's an interval of 50, probably. All right. Good stuff. Okay, we're gonna call that for the gingerbread mouse. We'll flatten that. And we'll get our template back. That was a really cute suggestion. I like that one. Okay. Oh, nice. The next suggestion is a Care Bear. They specified Grumpy Bear. I'm surprised that we haven't seen any Care Bear onesies, actually. Care Bear onesies. That is what they requested. But I'm surprised we haven't seen any Care Bear requests, I should say. Okay, let me see. Care Bear Grumpy. Nice. I think I was part of the generation. I know there's newer Care Bears, but as far as the OG Care Bears go, I think I was just a little late. I think I was a little young for the OG animated Care Bears. I think I just missed that demographic. Yeah. We will hit 200 today. We probably will. Yeah, we probably will. Okay. So, yes, let me make sure I'm not reading that wrong. Care Bear Grumpy Bear onesie. Okay, yes, so they do want a onesie for this one. We've done quite a few onesies in the past, and they are always a good time. And this one is a bear, so I know exactly where we're starting. Actually, I want this to be symmetrical, so we're going to put on our drawing assist. There we go. It's a Care Bear, so it's got that heart nose. And it's got like a frown, because he is, as his name would imply, grumpy. He's got the eyes like this. Awesome. He's got the head, and he's got his own little bear ears that are like this. We'll do that, and then we'll make it a hoodie by doing something like this. So there is our hood. No, we don't want that. No. Hold up. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm redoing the head shape, because we probably want it to be something like this. That's kind of the Care Bear head shape it looks like. And then we'll put the ears in. That's much better. Okay, cool. And then I can turn the assist off, because we're gonna do this. And I will, oops, nope, not that. I'm gonna turn the assist back on. I keep hitting clipping mask just to get the belly in there. And he has got a storm cloud. So he is going to be. We can turn the assist off for that. Oh, it looks like the middle one is actually a heart. It's kind of hard to get that detail in with the really tiny. Actually, hold up. Normally we whip out Scorbunny for this, our Scorbunny brush. Because that one is a little bit finer. We'll do that. There we go. Cool. Care Bear. Done. Easy. There is Grumpy Bear. There he is. Okay. Let's get coloring. I'm gonna start with the base. So, he looks to have become a few different blues over the years. I'm leaning towards like this color. I like him when he's kind of like that cloudy gray color to match his cloudy gray tone. So let's get him colored like this. Boom. And then we will reference here. We'll color this in. There we go. So cute, isn't he? This is definitely not the right color, actually. This is like the top right image that I have. I kind of want it more saturated than this, though. I'm going to bring it up and over. Is this more what I'm thinking? This is more like the first image. I kind of want like an in-between, though. That's better. I like that. Let's do that. We can turn this off for a second. Cool. Okay. Let's do this. Oops, that's not correct. We can color in that cloud, and I'm actually going to color in the line work of that cloud, the same color. Because I don't think the cloud needs line work. We're just going to make it all one shape. There we go. The raindrops are the same color. The nose is that same color. And then he's got like a nice pink heart on his tummy as well. We'll do that. And I'm half tempted to also just color in his tummy this white color. There we go. And then all we need to do is bring this up above. And then get rid of this shape. It should not be there. Cool. Easy peasy. Now, I would actually also like to color this in. There we go. Sometimes coloring your line work the same color as your shapes just gets rid of the line work, and that's okay, because sometimes you don't want it. Cool. This looks good to me. Let's color some line work. Let's color some more, I should say. We've already been colored. Oops. Yep, this works for me. Are we still on Scorbunny? We are. We want Mercury. Okay, and then do I do this? I'll do it for the cheeks. But not for the eyebrows and stuff. Cool. I like to leave the facial features as dark lines so that they pop more. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call this done for Care Bear, for Grumpy Care Bear. I'll blow it up and I'll leave that on stream for a second. How's chat looking? Making sure you're getting everything saved. It's perfect, thank you so much. I have documents saved for each I stream. Perfect, thank you, Aaron. He's so grumpy, I love it. Yeah, he is. lot of Aaron appreciation. We love it. Thank you, thank you. Thoughts on Newfoundland? Newfoundland's awesome. I love Newfoundland. That's partially where I grew up, so it's kind of home to me. I love Newfoundland. I did an entire Fikimon region based off of Newfoundland. Maybe more of that in the future. We'll see. Keeper looks so much like his icon, it took me a second to realize he was using his real face. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is the person who suggested this one here? This was from Stitcher Sarah. I see somebody saying congrats Stitcher Sarah, it's a fun mouse. Apologies if I missed that you're here. I'm glad that you go. Oh yes, you are here. It was so worth the wait. I love it. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you for this suggestion. I'm glad that you got to be here to see it. That's awesome. Let's see. Cool, okay. Next one's a fun one. Okay. Let's flatten this. We'll close that and we'll bring our template back. Okay. The next one that was requested was a baby mouse being abducted by a Drifloon, and they asked with the Morty scarf. So let's get that in there. I think we've done it only like once before, but there was a Helivac mouse that's being carried away by a helicopter. So why not? Let's do it again. We're gonna bring this mouse up slightly off the ground. This one's gonna be hovering. And he is hovering because he is being abducted. Is this still Scorbunny? It is. I thought that line art looked a little thin. Because he is being abducted by a Drifloon. That cloud is too big. Drawings this. Cool, and then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna color this in fully black, but I'm gonna do the same trick that we talked about earlier, where we're just gonna color this in the right color afterwards. We're gonna make the line art the color that we need it to be. Let me see. Can I get this right? I can't. There we go. How are we gonna have him carrying this guy? Maybe around the ears? There's the Drifloon hands. They're wrapping around the ears to pick him up. And then Pokemon Morty. I remember Morty's scarf. Yeah, okay, yeah. I remember it. It's like Miss Magus. Yeah. God, Morty got such a glow up. Look at Morty pre Heart Gold Soul Silver, and then look at Morty after Heart Gold Soul Silver. They like actually gave him aura, like hardcore. Okay. Let's give him the Morty scarf. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this, and I think that that's just it. Let's color it in. Got a nice dark bluey purple. Ooh, we do not want that. Okay, there's that. We want to get some red on the tips of these. I'm just going to do a clipping mask. And we're going to do this and motion blur. Cool. Good stuff. We will make the pendant nice and gold. Now let's color in our Drifloon. I know Drifloon's colors with the purple and the yellow. I just like having a reference so I can make sure that I'm getting the right purples and yellows. Let's reference this so that when we just color drop, are we on the right layer? We are. Less saturated purple than that. I would love to see a convergent evolution of Drifloon that is a pomegranate in Wind and Waves. I think that would be awesome. I don't know what type it would be. Maybe grass and fighting? Grass and fighting, convergent Drifloon? Yeah. I don't know what pun I would make for that. But that would go hard. Okay, and then we've got the yellow hands. Oops. That are lifting him up. And like I said, we are going to clipping mask. We're going to draw our line art. Oops. We're just going to color in our line art to get that cross there. Easy peasy. And then there's really not much to color line art wise. I'm going to color the hands. The pendant, and then I'm tempted with the purple. I think I will go slightly darker, but it's already basically going to be black here. Yeah, you can't really see the difference in color there. I guess you'll be able to see it here. And we'll just grab the same color here for the rest of the balloon hat, or the cloud hair. Last thing we need to do is get a little bit of shading on here. Wow, that purple really blends in. It'll pop when we change the blend mode. Okay, change it to multiply. I'm gonna change it to motion blur. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I didn't get to mute for that cough. I hate when that happens. Sorry, guys. I always try to mute my mic when I cough. Okay. I think that's it. Reaching our height limit on this one. Here we go. What do we think of this one? Pummeloon, Persephaloon. Yeah, that's not bad for the regional name. Pomegranate. Oh, nice. Rock and fighting type. That would be interesting. Easy, breezy, cover girl, Drifloon. Pomloon. Yeah, Pomblim. Probably. That's probably what they would do just to keep it simple. Don't die, Peeper. I promise I'll try. I feel like he needs worry lines. That's not a bad call. That's not a bad call at all. Let's do that. You're right. He was way too content with being abducted. He needs to look scared. He needs to look concerned. There we go. We got it. We got it. Great suggestion. The mouse jawline is still there, translucent. That is actually intentionally left there. I know it looks like it's part of the jawline, but that is part of the scarf. Oh, where is Morty's scarf? Take my word for it. It is intentionally there. Cool. All right. Yeah. Ooh, nice. The next one should also be a pretty simple one. I'm just going to close my reference because I don't think we're going to need it. Let's flatten this. The next one that was requested is a serial killer mouse. Ooh. So there's a lot of ways to do this. Because they did not specify, I'm gonna leave it to dealer's choice. And I think the easiest way to do this is I think I'm just gonna do hockey mask and knife. That sound good to everybody? I feel like that is like pretty stereotypical serial killer. Hey, I woke up to a mouse stream. Let's go. Yeah, welcome on in. Perfect way to start the day. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to set to drawing assist. And you know what? I haven't talked about it yet this stream, so I'll just mention when I am setting a layer to a drawing assist layer, I have already set up, but in Procreate you can go to Canvas, edit drawing guide, and it'll look like this if you start a new project. But what you can do is you can set it to symmetry, and what it'll do is it'll give you a line, and you can change that line by touching these dots. I'm not gonna screw with it right now. But by having this line in the center and setting the layer to drawing assist, what that does is when we draw on one side of the line, it'll mirror it on the other side of the line. Makes it super easy for drawing stuff. And you can do this in many ways. If I were to set up the drawing guide to be like this, like look what happens now. Oh wait, am I on it? Oh, it's trying to conform my I see. That's how it's assisting me. Perspective, grid. Options. Ah, there it is. Quadrant. So I'm not going to change it now because I don't want to screw with my settings. But you can. It doesn't need to be a straight line. Like it could be a plus. It could be like a whole snowflake if you really wanted it to. Make him Jigsaw. I think we have done Jigsaw mouse, or at least it's been requested. Jeffrey Daw mouse. Yeah. I think we're just gonna stick. I think that we're gonna stick with the hockey mask and the knife. I don't love the idea of doing something like Jeffrey Daw mouse because I don't want to like shine light on awful people. I haven't watched the Dahmer series kind of for exactly that reason. Because I don't like these famous people. I don't like horrible people becoming famous. I don't like the idea of that. So I try not to support that.
Thank you for your patronage.
There we go. Yeah, we'll use Jason as a template. Jet Harper Jones with the dono, thank you so much. Tip for dig art on prog. Chat art, I need help. Yeah. So for dig art, I think yeah, digital. Tip for digital art on Procreate. Traditional art, need help. Yep. Yeah, I've never been much of a traditional artist, to be completely honest. Obviously it's where I started, but once I moved to the digital medium, it's where I stayed. I used to illustrate comics for myself back in school. I don't think you guys will ever see those. I don't think I'll ever share them. But yeah, I'm a digital artist at heart. It's my comfy medium. Let's see. I think that that's good. And then we'll get the red markings. later. Actually, you know what? No, we'll do the same thing we did with Drifloon. We'll just make the markings now. And we'll color them with our line art. And then the last thing that I want to do, just real simple, is we'll just give him a knife! And then maybe we'll make it a little bloody. Why not? Nope, not drawing assist. We want a reference for this one so that we can paint it. We'll make it a little off-white here. Why not? And we'll go red. And we will color our line art. We can turn that reference off. We'll just do this. And screw it. We will also grab a darker red over here. Is that it? I guess we could color this. I'm gonna leave the dots the darker color though. And we're locking it. We're locking it. Okay, cool. Yeah. And then let's just shade the mask. I'm actually going to do the shadow a little higher than I normally would, because I want to give it a little bit of dimensionality, and especially some shadow around the eyes, because that's how you make it super intimidating. There we go. Cool. Okay, I'm going to blow this up. That is in fact a machete. It's a mouse-shetty, I guess. Isn't it meant to be a machete? For Jason, we're not specifically trying to do Jason here. We're just doing a serial killer. So I guess Jason uses a machete, but we're just doing a serial killer. So yeah, cool. I will call this done for the serial killer mouse. We will flatten that up. And on to the next one. Should we do a mouse check? Let's do a roundup. It's been a little while. We've been going for like hour 40. Let's do a roundup. Okay, so if you're just joining us, or if you're joining us late, we started today with a lovely little Togepi mouse. So cute. Chicka chicka tree. And then we did Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. Love this one. We did Radigan from Great Mouse Detective. Super fun. We did a bat, which was a very cute one. I like the suggestion. Great one. This one was Sissel. Sissel from Ghost Trick. That's it. We did a gingerbread mouse, specifically Gingy from Shrek. We did a grumpy Care Bear. We did a Drifloon abducting a baby mouse with a Morty scarf. And then we did a serial killer mouse just now. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mice today. What is the mouse count up to? So that's 9 mouse for today. Does somebody, was it 186? I think that's the number I remember. It was 186 that we had before this stream. That's now keep in mind, that's including all of the mice from the base game. So not all of those are member submitted. Still, if we have 9 and we were at 186, that would put us at 195, which means 5 more mice to 200. 192 mice done? Okay, did I get my math wrong? Did I just go crazy stupid? I'll let you guys handle the counting. Have you done a Sailor Moon mouse? Yes, I have. I have. I love the Sailor Moon mouse. If you guys want to see all the mice that are done, head over to the Discord. In the Paper Pals channel, there's a pinned message that has all of the mice in there. Yeah. Okay. What is next? Ooh, next one is a vote for chat. I got some boxes to check here real quick. Abducted by Drifloon, done. Serial Killer, done. Gingerbread, done. Okay. Okay, the next one they said vote for chat. So you guys actually get to pick. Your choices are going to be between Fast Track or Jet Ray from Ben 10. And if you guys don't know who those are, let me pull up a reference. I guess they're both technically some of Ben's speedsters. Ben 10, Fast Track. Here's Fast Track. We're not doing Omniverse. We're doing this guy. Not to be confused with Accelerate. Accelerate is the best speedster, but I'm not here to start wars. So here's Fast Track. Is this from Sketch? This is not from Sketch, no. Not Accelerate is weird. I know, it is weird. That's okay. So we've got Fast Track. This is Fast Track. And this is Jet Ray. Oops. Oh, I typed Jet J. That's why JJ the jet plane showed up. I was confused. Here's Jet Ray. So, gosh, I don't have Streamlabs pulled up. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna look at chat and see which ones I see more. I'm not gonna put it to a legit vote. Sorry. I don't wanna log into Streamlabs and set up the whole poll. Mouse coloring book, would love to buy.
Patronage.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Hell yeah, JJ the jet plane. First one, Fast Track. Fast Track. Wow, I'm a little surprised. A lot more Fast Track love than Jet Ray. Okay, we'll do Fast Track. I see the Jet Ray people rolling in now. I see more Fast Track. We're gonna do Fast Track, guys. Okay, we'll do a Fast Track mouse. Interesting. I think this. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think this is our first Ben 10 mouse. Did we do any other Ben 10 mice? I really don't think we have. That is so weird. That the first Ben 10 mouse that we got requested was Fast Track of all the Ben 10 aliens. Because don't get me wrong, I know that there's some people that love this guy, but I think that he's one of the more forgotten aliens. Okay, no, let's do it. Okay. This is gonna be a pretty symmetrical guy. So we got like the wings on the face. We can't not have those. Kawaii Cringe, thank you so much for the 2. He go noom for real. Okay, easy peasy. Yeah, there's the head wings. And then his body go like this. Oops. I will give it a little bit more space to converge down here. Let's put the Omnitrix badge right here. Yeah, I definitely would have remembered drawing the Omnitrix badge. I think this is legit our first Ben 10 mouse. Did we do a Swampfire one? Did we do a Swampfire one? I don't remember. I don't think we did. True fast track first alien is insane. Totally. If you guys didn't see Sketch's latest quiz, there's a Ben 10 question on it, and I commented on that video saying that we should do a Ben 10 quiz. And I think, I don't want to speak for Sketch here, but I think that there was enough support that we might do one in the future because you guys all wanted to see it. There were even people that are like not a big Ben 10 fan, but would love to see anything that gets you guys excited. Yeah, Wild Mutt and Way Big were always my faves. Those are some good picks. Those are some good picks. I was huge into Ben 10 when I was little. I had all the action figures. Not all of them. I had quite a few. Ben 10 Alien before Ben 10 himself is kind of funny. That is funny, yeah, for real. It's funny because I'd imagine it's not that strange. I would imagine people would suggest Ben 10 Aliens before Ben 10 himself. But Fast Track first is insane. And I wish Ben was here. I wish Sketch was here to tell me otherwise, because or sorry, not tell me otherwise, because I know he'd be flipping out over this. Walkatrout, yeah, Walkatrout. I fell out before Omniverse. I tried to watch Omniverse. I got about halfway through, and then I think my HBO subscription ended, and I didn't feel it was justified to be down. Can we get forearms? If it gets suggested, sure. Okay, let's color. We don't need this assisted anymore. Nope, we want this to be a reference layer. And then normally I would not do this, but we're gonna go straight black. Let me make sure that we get colors right here. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna change the whole body color to this blue. Is that the right blue? No, it feels a little too warm. That feels a lot better. You know it's getting serious when the glasses are coming down. Okay, and then let's also, oh shoot, I didn't even realize we had our reference layer still on there. That's okay. Okay, and then for here we're going to just gonna paint the body in black. Normally I wouldn't do straight black, but for this one I think I will, because Ben 10 is all about those harsh shadows, dark colors. And actually, you know what? I think I will get rid of that because I just want to. Okay. This needs to be a different color. More blue, more saturated, more dark. The eyes can be a nice saturated green. Oops. We forgot a reference layer. That's pretty good. And then I think I might actually want to make the line art for these as well. Oh yeah, that looks good. Cool, and then we'll make this same color the Omnitrix badge. There we go. There he is, guys. Fast Track. Ben 10 mouse would look like a young Justin Bieber mouse. Yeah. Big Chill is a good choice. I like Big Chill. I don't think I commented on it. I had a few favorites. I like Upchuck. He's my favorite. Specifically the classic series Upchuck. I don't remember which one is which. I think he's a Merc, not a Perk. Or is he a Perk, not a Merc? That's one of the species with races. Big Chill, I like Big Chill. I like Upgrade, I like Big Chill. I like Echo Echo. Echo Echo's freaking awesome. I love the Kush Gardic video, lol. If I could suggest watching it at 1.25 or 1.5 speed. Oh, is that out? He sent me that collab today. Yeah, probably going up. Probably went up a little earlier today. Good point. Yeah, new Gardic phone video out today, guys. Go check it out. I think this one's a little bit more tame than the other ones have been. It's like the speed game mode where we have a lot of time to draw something, and then more and more time gets chipped off as we pass the picture to the next person. Anyways, I'm gonna call this done for the fast track mouse. I'll leave it up there for just a second more. Cannonbolt. Cannonbolt's a great one. That's a great pick. I can't believe I didn't mention him. I like Cannonbolt. Forearms is also just a classic. Forearms, Diamond Head. Man, there's so many freaking good aliens. Who else? Swamp Fire. Love Swamp Fire. Gray Matter. I was a big Gray Matter enjoyer. I like the little guys. I don't like the Omniverse little guys. Not a big fan of Ball Weevil. Not a big fan of Walkatrout. Sorry, Aaron. I like the style of Omniverse, but I am so used to the classic style and the Alien Force and Ultimate Alien Force style that Omniverse was such a big change for me. This one's elaborate. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys. I think that this next mouse request actually requires me to go grab some assets from the internet. And what I mean by that is I'm gonna import some stuff. And because I don't like you guys seeing what is in my photos tab because it spoils games for the future, I'm gonna switch us off this screen. I'm gonna hide the drawing screen for a second. I'm gonna also take this moment, I think, to just go top up my... I guess I won't make another tea, but I'm gonna go grab some water to sip on because it's getting quite warm in here. So I'm just gonna put us in BRB mode, and you might hear me come back, and don't yell that I forgot to turn off the BRB mode, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collect the assets, and I'm gonna import them before I turn the camera back on. I'll probably say that again when I get back. But I'll put us in BRB mode. If you got redeems, spend them now. You guys have been watching for a while, you probably got some. But yeah. Am I muted in here? Am I? No, I'm not. Okay. Cool. Okay, we'll be right back, guys. Okay, we are back. As promised, give me a second to collect some assets before I swap us back to the drawing screen. Just gonna collect some stuff and import them in. Let me see here. Save that and where is it? Let's see. Release the mouse. Save in photos. Okay, I think that those are all the assets that I need. Let me just import them real quick. Let me actually see if I added a file right now, would it have spoiled any games for you guys? That definitely would have spoiled some stuff. If I hit add a photo, insert a photo rather. Oh yeah, that would have spoiled everything. That would have spoiled everything. Good thing I thought of that. Like almost all of the assets for one of the next games are like just the most recent saves in my photo album. Okay. So I think I am good. I will pull the screen back up now. Here we go. Hi everyone. We're back. Look what we have here. We have some emojis. Oops, not that much. So, as was requested with this one, they wanted the eye emoji, lip emoji, eye emoji, but they also requested long hair like Maui has that reaches the floor. So, first things first, we're gonna give them the emojis. And I took a little creative liberty. I grabbed the lip bite emoji because it feels more on brand for the channel. We're gonna do this. And I could flip it to make them both symmetrical.
Thank you for your patronage.
This alone is freaking awesome. Wait, this is mine? Leonardo is cool? Yes, it is. This is yours, Leonardo. Let me ask, Leonardo, you want, like Maui from Moana, the long Maui hair to the ground? He's looking at Chansey. Yes. Oh, this mouse is gonna be serving. I'm so glad that you got here to catch your mouse. You're okay with the lip bite emoji instead? I can't tell if I hate it or love it. Well, first let's get Maui's hair in here. Oops, I should probably put all of these in here. I freaking love this. I'm surprised it took this long for somebody to suggest emojis on the baby mouse template, because this is hilarious. Yep, the lip bite is perfect. Thank you. I also might have mispronounced your name earlier, Leandro. I'm so sorry about that. And if I mispronounced it again, I'm so sorry. Cool. Okay, let's do some Maui hair. Actually, I will pull up a reference for Maui hair. It's like just long curly black hair. Okay. Yeah. That like reaches the ground. Cool. We'll put this under the earlobes. And we will have this be assisted. See, this is one of those ones where it's like, do I put it behind the ears? I think I'll just have the ears poking out of it. Oh, I kind of love it, actually. Hold up. Wait, this is awesome. Yeah, how's that? Color this in. I'm gonna go really dark brown because I don't think it'll super matter. Okay. Freaking awesome. And then we're gonna create a layer underneath. And we'll just color that in. This is freaking awesome. It's so luscious. Oh, that rules. Yeah, sweet. I love this one. Oh my god, this is friggin' awesome. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna color the line work because it's already such a dark color. So I think I might just call this one done. This one friggin' rocks. What should we even... Okay, sometimes, most of them are pretty straightforward. What should we call this one? Should we just call it Lips Mouse? Like, as far as, like, the name tag for the stream avatars. I think we should just call it Lips Mouse. Or maybe Lip Eye Mouse. Lip White. Yeah, lips is perfect. Cool. Okay. Cool. I'll blow this one up real big for a second so that it can take up most of the stream. What's next? Let me see. Next one is another one that I don't know, so I'm gonna Google it on my computer before I pull it up on my iPad just to make sure that it's appropriate. But I will go ahead and flatten this. What's the mouse count at, guys? I lost track. Are we at 200? We must be getting close. Okay, let me see here. Next mouse is this one. I imagine that this can't be too bad. Oh yeah, this guy's fine. This is gonna be a fun hairstyle. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna expect that you're gonna want that. Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Let me just check some boxes real quick. That's done. That's done. Okay. The next mouse is Demyx. Demyx? Is this how it's pronounced? From Kingdom Hearts. Look how cool he is. He's got the hair, the big black robe, and then his instrument, which I'm hesitant to call a guitar. It looks more like a bass. Not a bass. It's not a viola. What is it called? What instrument is this? Demyx mentioned. All right. Yeah, let's do it. We'll just hop right into it. Gosh, seeing the little lip eye emojis down there in my layers is just making me smile now. Okay. Not a clipping mask. We would like a drawing assist. So we're gonna start with the hair. Pretty straightforward. Got like one of these. Am I correct? Does he have like rat tails? No, that's not a rat tail. Okay, I see. Something like that. Brinso with the 5, thank you so much. I hope you're ready for $32 worth of mixed lore. I have a Google Doc. Oh my god, hold up, I'm prepared. I am so prepared. I think Erin is ready as well. She seems very excited about this. One of my hyperfixations is Kingdom Hearts. I have a Keyblade above my desk. That's fantastic. I don't know, y'all. It might be a saxophone. Is that what this is? I believe it. It's a mullet. Okay, we're gonna turn the assist off for the bangy bits. Got like 1, 2, 3. 3 little bangy bits. With the frosted tips, yeah. Okay, let's get to the outfit. Oops. I wanted this to be assisted. Thank you. We'll do this. And then it's basically just a big cloak. I'm just gonna do that. And can I get these tassels in here? I guess I can try. Tell you what, I'm actually gonna do one more layer. Brinso with the 10, thank you. I've been waiting to info dump on the hyperfixation. Demix, the melodious Nocturne, number 9 of Organization 13. An antagonist later turned double agent ally to the heroes. Okay. Okay. I don't know what a Nocturne is, but he's melodious. That makes sense with his instrument. Okay, cool. I think I got all my Roman numerals right there. 9, 10, yes, yes. Cool. Oh, I'm excited for the lore dump. So what I was saying, I'm gonna create a new line art layer here because what I want to do is I'm going to color all of these I'm gonna color these in like this. And I'm gonna just straight up paint bucket this layer afterwards. Brinso with another 10. His element is water, which he manipulates by playing his sitar. It's a sitar, that's what it is. Named Arpeggio. He's knowingly lazy and adverse to fighting. Yet despite this, he has, in my opinion, one of the hardest fits of Org. 13. Nice. Oh, one of the hardest fights. I said fits. Oops, that makes a lot more sense.
Thank you for your patronage.
He's one of only 2 members of Org, 13, whose backstory we don't know anything about. Some think he might end up being the Master of Masters, the main antagonist of Kingdom Hearts. But to me, he's just some dude. He looks like some dude. I would be surprised if you told me that this dude is the main bad guy. Okay. The fit does go hard though. It's simple, but like it's everything it needs to be. Okay, so I think that that's it for the fit. But the sitar, I want to give some special detail to. So I'm actually going to solo this layer, and I'm going to drawing assist it. And your boy Chat Dog, have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? Don't know if I missed that. I have not. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Up until a few mouse streams ago, I was one of those people that called it Kingdom of Hearts, and I learned that lesson the hard way.
Thank you for your patronage.
And Brinso with the 2, too long didn't read my dumb coward son, who I love. Yes. Oh my goodness, lots of Kingdom of Hearts love today. I said it again. I just did it again. Lots of Kingdom Hearts love. Okay, we're gonna give this sitar some extra love. Oh boy. Not quite. Not quite still. There we go. That's more it. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. And we're gonna come down here. We've got some of this going on. We've got some of this going on. This. And then I'm tempted to do more strings. Oh, sorry, another layer for the strings. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna do Scorbunny for the strings because I want them a little bit thinner. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna do this. Oops, we can turn the assist off. Okay, cool. Let's color the sitar first. Yes, yes. That looks good. He's got some lighter purples here. No, it's the line art that's lighter purples. Okay, we will have to come back into that. And then this is all lighter this color. Here we go. Here we go. And then I will just make this a little easier coloring on myself. And I'll just do this. Oops, we gotta turn our reference layer off. Okay, cool. What am I missing? Missing this. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to grab this color that I had. And we're going to color the line art this color. My iPad just did the thing that it does sometimes, where it made the screen much darker than I want it to be. For no reason, even though it's at full brightness. I hate when it does it, and I don't know why it does it. I feel like it's trying to adjust to the brightness that it sees, but it gets it wrong. Am I wrong? This is like more of a brassy, this color yellow. Oh, I'm neglecting chat. What are we saying? Gosh, I love your art so much. Thank you. Makes me want to create. Yeah. Your boy, even just anime based off manga would be good. The search bar also says Kingdom of Hearts. No, don't out me. Don't out me like that, guys. Absolutely wild thing to name a game. I genuinely think Kingdom Hearts is pretty cool, to be clear. I just think it's also very silly. Okay, we're gonna get... I don't know what these are called. They have a specific name. We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna grab this lighter color. I'm gonna make it a bit lighter. And we are just going to color drop the entirety of the strings that color. And I'm not gonna... I don't want to spend too much time on this. So that is all I'm going to do for this. I'm going to shrink that just a little bit, and we're going to give it to him on the side. That turns snapping off. That's awesome. That came out great. Okay, let's actually color him. So his robe is straight black. I'm gonna make it slightly lighter though. We're just gonna do this. Missed a spot. We're gonna color. He's wearing gloves and shoes, so we're gonna color the body. Also gonna get that and that. I think we'll leave tail white. Cool. And now we can get to the hair, which is almost like this color again. There we go. And then it kind of gets darker towards the bottom. Because you kind of got them frosted tips. So we're going to do something like this. And I will motion blur to help that. Cool! Let's color some line art here. And one other thing that I don't want to forget is that we specifically left this a different layer so that we could just paint bucket it to do that. Awesome. I think that that's that. I think we're going to call that for Demyx. Dance, water, dance. I have no idea how he sounds or how he talks. That was just a quick assumption. OMG, Peebercam. Yeah, we got a Peebercam today. I don't know how interesting it is to watch me just kind of staring down at my screen here. You can see my iPad in my lap, barely. Also, the camera might have got adjusted because it froze earlier. I'm like really tucked down into the corner. Oh, Brinso, I didn't even realize this was your suggestion, Brinso. Oh my goodness. I know you've been waiting a while for this one. There he is. We finally got there, Brinso. Gosh, you've been here like every stream waiting for yours. We finally got to it. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for the $2. He's like a loser surfer David Bowie. I totally see that. Bieber, are we hitting the library stream Sunday again? We'll see. I don't currently. I am planning on doing a library stream part 2. I don't know when that'll be. Because I'm busy. So tomorrow we're live streaming. Tomorrow, me and the boys are gonna be live streaming some North Hunt. The lovely folks over at North Hunt, or at that game studio, reached out and asked if we would want to play their game for some game keys. So they sent us some game keys to play it for free, which is awesome. So we're streaming that tomorrow in the afternoon, like we normally been doing the gaming streams. And then I've got a few recordings for the rest of the week. Doesn't mean no more streams, but we'll see. I don't have a stream schedule, so I hate to say it, but unfortunately it'll happen when it happens. I can't promise anything. Yeah. And why I knew it was specifically $32. I had this planned for months. Oh my god, that's crazy. Well, thank you for your patience, dude. Yeah. I missed what game you're playing tomorrow. We're playing a game called North Hunt. It's by the same people that did West Hunt. If you guys remember West Hunt, that got a little popular. It's basically a Guess Who game where we walk around as NPCs of a village, and then there are hunters trying to figure out which NPCs are not NPCs.
Thank you for your patronage.
Bonkers Power 76 with the 2. Have you made a Timothy Q mouse for Dumbo? Oh my goodness, that's a good question. You'll have to check the list. The list, the full list of all the mice we've drawn apart from the ones in today's stream are on the Discord. I feel like I would have, but I don't actually think we have. I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we have. We love the streams with the boys. Me too. It's always good fun to just play games with the friends. It's like prop hunt, but with people. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's prop hunt, but with NPCs. Cool. There he is. Demix. We're going to call that one finished. We'll flatten it down. And we will move on to the next one. Which is another one that I do not know. So give me a second. I'm gonna Google this one before I pull it up on my laptop. My iPad. Let's see. Oh, of course I know this character. I just didn't know that that's what its name was. You guys are gonna... Gosh, now I have to live with the fact that I'm like teasing it leading up to it. Like I don't know this character. And then when I pull it up, you guys are gonna be like, what? Okay. We've already embarrassed ourselves. Let's just pull him up. We are doing Monokuma from Danganronpa. This guy. Not very familiar with Danganronpa, but well, I'm aware of it, but I haven't seen anything really. I'm not familiar with it. I can't say I'm familiar with it. I know this character though, and this is actually going to be a really fun one for the Baby Mouse stream, for the Baby Mouse template, I should say. I'm just gonna hop right into it. Oh, we're on Score Bunny still. Good catch. We'll do that with Score Bunny. We'll do the belly button. And then I would like this. Easy. Easy, easy. Okay, and yeah, coloring this thing is gonna be super easy. We got a lot of Danganronpa fans in the chat. Monokuma mouse, woo! I hate this bear. It kind of looks like half of it is lovable and half of it is hateable, so that's probably on brand. Danganronpa is certainly a game. I see. I'm not familiar with. I thought it was an anime, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's both. Okay, and then, you know, I said it earlier, I don't normally do pitch black, but it feels like this is one of the ones. No, I'm not gonna do pitch black. I'm gonna take the words right out of my mouth. I'm not gonna do it. Cooking mask. Let's do... this. So that we're not gonna do. There we go. Is that not just it? I think that's literally just it. It's kind of both. Oh, okay, it's an anime and a game. Kawaii Cringe, thank you for the 2. It's both. It was originally a game though. I see. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm learning. I love learning about new characters. That's probably one of my favorite things about this series that we've been doing. Learning more about a bunch of fun characters. Cool. Sweet. That was a really fun, easy one. I love that. We love when they're fun and easy. Cool. I'm gonna call that Monokuma done. I'll leave it up on stream real big here for a second. 10 out of 10. Sick. Awesome. Oh, I'm looking forward to the next one. I like this. Okay. Flatten. Monokuma. Next, we have... let's see here. We have the purple Pikmin mouse. The chunky purple Pikmin. I think we already did the white Pikmin mouse, if I'm not mistaken. Is that up here? Am I crazy? No, we did. Here it is. We did the white Pikmin mouse. And now we're doing the chunky purple one. I like how the name really is basically Monochrome Bear. Oh, is that makes sense. More Pikmin, yippee! Yeah, this is our second Pikmin mouse. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave this as a low opacity, and I'm quite literally just gonna trace over the stem. Because we did the stem outline already, so let's use our previous work to our own advantage. That's not pitch black. And we're just gonna do that. Cool. And this guy has 3 petals. Yeah, 3 leaves. And then it's like a tulip. Cool. Yeah. And then we'll give him, you know what, I'm gonna do this one symmetrically. Oh, what's happening? That scared me. I think because I double tapped the top, it thought that I wanted to full screen. Please give me back my reference. What are we doing? Give me back my reference. Thank you. Look at this guy. He's so full. Okay, what was I doing? We're gonna turn on assist for this. And we're gonna give him those hairs. Do we need to make him chunkier? I guess we could. We'll just make him chunkier. Just like that. And then I think we will also give him some eyes. And I know the eyes are offset. So I'm gonna do that. And you know what? Maybe just for this one, because it's a Pikmin, we'll go full pupil. Oops, I can turn off for this, or assist rather. There he is. There's our purple Pikmin. I've always got mixed messages about the game from Danganronpa fans. One of those franchises, huh? I did like Danganronpa, but OMG, I don't recommend it to anyone. I see, it's one of those types. Gotcha. He looks so stupid, I love him already. He does. Okay. We've got a nice reddish purple here. Oops, that is the wrong. There we go. Clipping mask. We want to change this to be this reddy purple, saturated all the way down. Excuse me, could you please saturate more? Thank you. There we go. Let's make sure that those eyes stay white. Okay, and I can go up here now and I can turn off. Where did it go? There it is. I'm done with you as a reference, so you can go away. And now we can come up here and color in the rest of this guy. And we'll give him his belly.
Thank you for your patronage.
Kawaii cringe with the 2. Does he know he's alive? I don't know. Should we check on him? Somebody check on him. He doesn't strike me as the type. I freaking love him. Look at his eyes. Oh. This is great. I love this one. The Pickmouse are some of the really fun ones. Again, another game franchise that I have not played.
Thank you for your patronage.
Your boy Chatot with the 5, thank you so much. I know this is off topic, but how's your Pokopia Island doing? Are you still playing or not? Nah, I haven't been playing in a long time. I kind of fell out of it. Last time I played was when we did the hide and seek with Kush. I might have logged in maybe one more time. I still love the game. I just wasn't able to commit time to it because I was starting to fall really behind with the board games because I was sinking so much of my evenings into just playing the game. And you know, once the boys kind of fell out of playing it too, it just, you know, it's one of those games that's better with friends. And so once other people stopped playing it, I kind of stopped as well. Who knows, maybe we will return to it one day, because it is a heckin' fun game, and I enjoyed the heck out of my time with it previously. We're gonna get a little fancy with this flower here. We're gonna go like this, and we're just going to Gaussian. There he is. There he is! Look at him, chat. This is a certified HIMB moment. Look at him. I am going to make this darker. There it is. That's what I want. And then let's put the looking mask. And then let's also color this line work. There he is. I love him. We're just gonna color our line art in. And sweet, I don't even think I need to do any more shading. I think we're just gonna roll with the base shading. So I'm gonna call this done for the chunky purple Pickmouse. There he is. We gonna be on our best behavior? Oh, is Aaron leaving? Okay, yep. Everybody be good. Sanji, my orange cat, is watching stream for now. He's supervising. Supervising. I always get the enunciation on that wrong. Chris's Island is insane. Chris's Island is insane. Gosh, was that? It might have been after we finished the hide and seek recording with Push that Chris invited us over to his island. And man, I wish I could sink that much time into this game. It's beautiful. I really wish my friends were more into Minecraft. I freaking love Minecraft. I wish I had some of my old worlds to show you guys. It would be really cool just to do a Minecraft stream one day where I take you through one of my old Minecraft worlds that I went really hardcore on. I might have to hit up my buddy. My buddy used to host all our old Minecraft servers. Maybe I could get him to send it to me. If that's something you guys would want to see, let me know. Ooh. Hey, Chatot! Is Chatot still here? Yours is up next, bud. Please tell me your boy Chatot's still here. Sound off. Summon him. I'm gonna sip my water. I think my whole ice cube has melted before I even got to sip this thing. Oh heck yeah, he's here. Let's go. Okay, so Chatot, correct me if I'm wrong, you've requested a pirate mouse with a shiny Chatot on its shoulder, holding a cutlass or a flintlock. Yeah? Let me ask you now, are there any pirates that you'd specifically like for reference here, or dealer's choice? Because I can definitely just go straight for... what comes to mind, but if there's a specific pirate you'd like me to reference, I'm happy to do that as well. We're hitting a lot of the regulars today in stream. Brinso here, like, since first stream. We're getting the Chatots now. I'm always super happy when the people who requested the mouse make it and actually see it live. Dealer's choice. We love to hear it. Okay, sweet. Where is the mouse count? Are we close to 200? Is this 200 or was this last one 200? I'll flatten this. Today we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the 14th mouse for today. Where does that put us? If it was 186, was it 186? Am I going crazy? This might have just been the 200th mouse. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, guys, if you guys are the mouse counters. Did I say 14? Did I just say 14 or 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 14, yeah, 14. Somebody go count all the mice on the Discord page and then add 14 to it. That's what we're at. This was 196, this was 197. Okay. I'll see myself out. It's okay, Kawaii Cringe. Chatot is 197. Okay, we're getting there. So hold up, I'm just gonna do some math. What would that put 200 at? If that's 197, 198, 199, 100. Aww, I love that. Okay, cool. 200 is a fun one. Like, we'll get to that today. We'll get to 200 today. We'll see how we're feeling once we hit 200. That could be a good place to call it for today. We've been going for 2.5 hours. Okay. Chatot, dealer's choice. Pirate with the Chatot. Let's do it. I'm excited for this one. So first things first, let's bring a Chatot up. Okay. Man, I don't know if I've talked about Mumble before. When I did my Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I had, like, you know, the copy paste meta Sinnoh team, and I was like, this is boring. I'm not having fun with this. I want to add a oddball to the team, something that is not bad but like can be weird. And I came across a Chatot and I was like, this is it. This is perfect. I want to run a Chatot. And so I added Mumble, my trusty Chatot, to the team, and he carried so hard. I set that thing up with oh god, what was it? I set it up with the move that was it round? Is it round that gets more powerful the more you use it? Because what I'd do is I'd boost all its stats and then I'd keep rounding, and he actually swept most of the Elite Four for me. I freaking love Chatot. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with the Chatot on the shoulder, I think. And actually, you know what? I want to do the Chatot in Score Bunny because I want to get a little bit more detail here. Shiny, and we got to make sure that this is a shiny Chatot. I almost forgot. Shiny Chatot is also so good. It's round, yeah, or maybe echoed voice. I don't remember. I know I mentioned it on my Instagram post. I have an Instagram post where I drew a picture of my Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl team. And I remember somebody asking like, "Oh, you used Chatot? Like, how was that?" Also, fun fact, I don't know if I've necessarily talked about this on the channel before. I used to have 2 budgies as pets a long time ago. I used to have 2 budgies. Their names were Poppin and Ty. But unfortunately, we gave them to some family friends because my family travels a lot, and it's hard to travel with birds because you need to find someone to take care of them, and that was hard to do on a regular basis. So we ended up giving them to some family friends. But yeah. Shout out to Poppin and Ty. Gosh, how long ago would that have been? I wonder if those birds are still alive. Yeah. Anyways, I won't get too distracted here. There's our Chatot.
Thank you for your patronage.
So, Lobstar with the 10. I have a similar emotional connection to Basculin after using one of my first Black playthrough. So it's a little sad every time Sketch rages against it, but it's also funny, so it's okay. Hey, you know, yeah. He doesn't have a story like that. I'm sure everybody has a story like that for some less meta Pokemon, you know? I don't know why Sketch hates Basculin so much other than it's just fish. But hey, Basculin enjoyers came out winning with Legends Arceus. I'm curious, Lobstar, are you a Basculesian fan, or how did you like that when that came out? Nope, not Pokemon. Do not do what I just typed. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna turn the pirate off for now, because we're gonna do the hat. And I would like to do this. And we're going to do this, get rid of that. And I think I will be a little, since we're doing Creative Liberty, I think I'm gonna do something fun here.
Thank you for your patronage.
I'm gonna do a skull, but it's like a Chatot skull. And your boy Chatot with the 10. Shiny Chatot slays. I want an Evo so bad, but at the same time, I love that it's solo. I've seen a cool conductor type Fakemon Evo though. I've seen a lot of really fun Fakemon Chatot evolutions. I think my favorite ones are the ones where they make it like a pirate captain or a conductor. Yeah. Lot of fun to be had with that design, and I wouldn't be surprised if they give it some sort of evolution or special love one of these days. Okay, we've got the pirate. Let's get some assist back on. What's a pirate without his beard? Not exactly pirates, but I've been watching a lot of Tintin recently. I rewatched the hyper realistic animated one because they announced a sequel to that I'm super excited for. And then I've been watching the old animated series on Prime again, and that's just been a blast. Got me thinking about Captain Haddock. We'll give him a big buckle. Cool. And then, okay, let's see. We wanted a cutlass or a flintlock. I think we've done a few swords today, so I'm feeling a flintlock. Let's do it. And I'll put it in the other hand so that the Chatot is not. Getting covered by it. There we go. There's his flint. Sick. Okay. Hey Chatot, are you if you want it on the shoulder, that's totally fine. I'm wondering, would you be okay with the bird sitting up on the hat? I feel I could take it either way. I just feel like on the hat it's a little less crowded around the face. But whatever you're feeling, I'm happy to have you here to guide me for this one. This is way better than I imagined. I'm glad. I'm just gonna sip you some water. So cool to watch this process. You're so talented. It's insane. Thank you so much. Heck yes. On the hat. We love it. Okay. Let's put him up on the hat. We love it. Okay. I need to pull up my shiny Chatot colors. If I'm not mistaken, he's like primary colors, right? Gosh, there's all my typos. Yeah. I know this feels wrong to say, but shiny Chatot in a way reminds me of Mickey Mouse. Hydrate everybody. Good shout out, Aaron. Good shout. Okay, reference. Let's go. Let's see. And then we got this. Oop. Oopie doop. Oops. That's. Oh, did I get that wrong? There we go. Okay. And then he's kind of like this. And I was kind of avoiding it because I didn't want to clutter. Oops. We colored on the line work. Let's undo. Oopies. I was kind of avoiding it because I didn't want it to clutter the face, but now that we're up in the hat, I will give him his tail. There he is. Cool. There's the Chatot. We love him. We love him. Okay. Now let's color the rest of this. So we're gonna go classic black pirate hat. And I'm feeling the black coat as well, I think. Yeah, that's not bad. No, I think I want to go for a red coat. I like the red coat. And actually, I'm gonna keep our color palette on brand here. We're gonna match him to the Chatot. We'll make his beard the blue of the Chatot. We'll make the yellow of the hat there. We'll keep him on brand, right? This is awesome. Got the yellow in there. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Let's do that. And then we will, I feel like I kind of want to color his body. The dark black as well. With the dark blue. Looking mask, let's just get a rectangle fill in there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now we just color the flintlock. And we go for a nice. I'm gonna make the wood a little bit more red so that it matches the color scheme. There we go. I love this. And you know what? One more piratey thing that we could add. Actually, I will keep it score bunny. Is let's give him a hook. Oh, and we forgot to color the bones in the hat. Oops. There it is. Now, why is it doing that? Oh, because we're on the wrong freaking layer again. Of course. Reference. Boom. Boom, boom. There we go. There he is. Ooh, matchy matchy, love it. Captain Taut. Captain of Chattington Pirates. There we go. Don't forget the hat logo. Don't worry, I didn't. We got it. We got it. Cool. Okay, everyone. Let's shade. I will merge down what I can real quick. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna do one big general shade on the top. And we're gonna be just a little fast and loose with this shading because it gets blurred. We can turn our reference layer off. Oh, I'm just now noticing that I had the mirror on for the hook. It's in both hands. I'll fix that in just a second. He's got a hook on both his hands. That would be a funny concept. I'm sure somebody's done that as a concept for a pirate in a cartoon. There he is! Okay, let's color some line work. We'll get that in there. We'll get the coat. Let's get in there. Woohoo! Okay. Yellow. I'm only gonna color the top of this, I think. Would it work if I did this? Let me test it. Actually, that's not bad. I'll leave it like that, sure. And we'll just get that color on the belt as well. And then I'm not gonna color the line art for the hair because that dark blue is already dark, so it wouldn't be super visible. Cool! There it is, Chatot. Super wide. I'm gonna blow that up. I'm gonna leave that there. I think I'll call that done for the Chatot Pirate. Thank you so much for your patience in getting to this one. It's been a pleasure having you at all these streams. I love it. Thank you. I'm so glad. Wow. This one came out awesome. I love this. Looks so good. Is it possible to put the mouse list somewhere? That's not the Discord. I'm not allowed to use it, but would love to see the list of mice. I'm sorry, I don't really know where else I would put it. I'm just not sure where else I would put it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Perfection, amazing, they're so cute. Thank you guys. Okay. The next one is they gave an or. So as is with the brand of the mouse streams, when they say this or this, I'll put it up to the stream chat to pick for me. I'll let you guys be the deal breaker. So the next request was a hula dancer or a snorkeler. So do you guys want to see a hula dancing mouse or do you want to see a snorkeling mouse? Both pretty good options. We're going on vacation, it seems, for the next one. We're keeping the tropical vibes. Oh my gosh, I can actually just feel that the sun is finally like up over my building because it's not like shining down. You guys can't see this. I have my legs kicked up on my other desk here. So my feet have just been sitting in the sun basking and like I just felt the sun disappear behind the building. Oh wow, it is a big mix of you guys saying snorkel or hula. Wow, okay. This one might be tighter than I thought.
Thank you for your patronage.
Magical awesome kid with dono, thank you so much. I adore the mice. Thanks, Bieber, thank you. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're enjoying and I'm glad you adore them. I love drawing them and I love your guys' suggestions. We've come up with so many fun mice today. I think I am slightly seeing more people voting towards hula. So I think we will do a hula dancer, which is a fun one. Poll? I would do a poll. I didn't have the foresight to think of doing a poll. I'd have to do that through Streamlabs and I'm pretty sure I'm logged out right now. I don't want to go through the hassle of having to have to log into Streamlabs and set up a poll. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Sorry. Cool. Cool, yeah. We'll do hula. We'll do hula. So we will flatten this one. And onward we go to a hula dancer. Yeah, I think a hula dancer will be pretty straightforward. I would like to do probably just the grass skirt, coconut bra, flowers of some kind. We already have the scuba, so hula is more variety. Do we already have a scuba one? I don't remember that. With like a snorkel and goggles? Or do we have a diver suit one? Oh yeah, I forgot about scuba. Good shout. Do we have a scuba one? I don't remember doing a scuba one. Maybe we do. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time looking for it. We have a mermaid. That one is a jet pilot. We have a fighter jet pilot wearing goggles and a mask. Yeah, I don't remember. Okay, well, we're doing hula anyway, so let's do that. We're on our favorite mercury brush. We will assist this, and first things first, let's get that coconut bra. And then we will do a nice dress skirt. And then we will do, what is it called? Nobody tell me now. What is that tropical flower called? Is it a no, it's not a hydrangea. Oh boy. What is it called? That's gonna bug me. I'm just gonna have to type pretty tropical flower. It's this. What am I looking at? What is this called? Hibiscus. That's what it's called. Thank you. Thank you, me. I want to put a hibiscus on their ear. Oops, we still have assist on. I'll draw it off to the side here. There we go. Beautiful. And now I will just do this. Because, oops, I accidentally have that on the wrong layer. Let's separate that. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put it on the ear there. Lovely. Okay, let's color. We can merge these down. We'll reference this. And I like the reddish pink one. I feel like this is a good hibiscus color. And we'll go for white on this guy. Boom, like that. We'll go for the nice orangey yellow for the stem with the pollen. And oops, looks like we forgot one of these. There we go, something like that. I think a comfy lay is a must. Oh guys, I'm gonna leave it at this for now. Comfy lay would cover most of this, and it's a lot of detail to cram in into a necklace. It's very smart, I'll give you that. It's very smart. I'm gonna leave it at this for now. Sorry I didn't see that in chat sooner. Hey, maybe if you want a comfy one, suggest it and we'll get to it eventually. Okay. And let's shade a little. Oh shoot, all of that coloring was done on the wrong layer. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now we can shade. We'll go for the pink shading on this one. Oh, we want to turn our reference off. Okay. We'll set this one to multiply. Actually, you know what? I do not like. Jeez, why is it like this? Did I color that on the line work? I guess I must. What is, oh, I see. Oh, it's this. I see. Weird. Okay, I'm just gonna do that preemptively. We're gonna do this. Oopsie. A little messy, that's okay. And the coconuts. Okay. There she is. There's our little hula dancer. Good pick, guys. I'll leave this one up on screen for a little bit. That's fair. I feel like the comfy one is good on its own, maybe? Yeah, definitely. Don't forget the coconut holes. Normally you don't see the coconut holes on the coconut bras. They kind of shave them down. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna merge this one down. What is next? Okay. This one I do not recognize, so you guys know the drill. Let me lean into my computer here, and we will make sure that it is appropriate for stream before I pull up the reference. Oh, wait a second. This is familiar. This is very familiar. Who is this guy? Oh, you guys will see him in just a second here. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. No, that's not what I want. I just opened Spotify. Okay. Back into our comfy position, we grab drawing machine. Okay, we are going to be drawing. His name is Polo from Gachai Kuta. There we go, there it is. Here he is. Looks vaguely familiar. Don't think I know him though. Oh, where did chat go? I closed chat. There you are. Doink. No more mouse. You will listen to music. My guy. Oh, Junior here. Awesome. Yeah, we got to yours. See, this is what I'm saying. I love it when people are here to see theirs. Sweet. I'm not familiar with this franchise, unfortunately. But hey, it's a cool fit. So let's see if we can do it justice. We're gonna start with a drawing assisted layer, and we're gonna start with the hat and the goggles. So let's do that first. Oops. Actually, this is a strap, so I'm gonna just have it be a strap. Nope. I keep getting the angles wrong on the hat. There it is. And then he's got some asymmetrical bangs. There we go. A little bit of hair off to the side. And then the main thing with this one is going to be the outfit. OMG, this one's such a good choice. Wait, I'm obsessed with whoever sent this. Awesome. Well, they're here in chat. I love my trash anime. Are you working on releasing a new game soon? I am. Next game is ready to go. Obviously we just did Candyland a little less than a week ago. So if you guys aren't already familiar with it, I upload a game every 3 weeks. That is my upload schedule. So you can expect the next game to come out on the 18th. Is that right? I think that's right. Yes. The next game will come out on the 18th of this month. It's already ready to go. Normally I would have it recorded by now already, and I'd already be working on editing it, but it's a little late for the recording session this time. People were busy. So we are recording this Monday coming. But yeah, the next game is ready. Is there a hint for the next game? Yeah, there's always hints for the games. I love to hide hints in the videos, sometimes not in the videos. I know 2 people found the hint and talked about it in the Discord, but I don't think other people mentioned it. I know Erin found the hint. Erin DM'd me last night because she thought that the hint was a mistake, and I was like, nope, that was intentional. But that is the only hint that you will get from me about said hint. Okay, let's do this outfit. He has got a cool collar. So let's get that collar. Got some backpack straps. Let's see. We got some bags down here. We got a buckle and a belt. And the baggy pants are unfortunately a little hard to capture on... I feel like I never give the mice with the complicated outfits justice because of how small the body is. It's hard to get all the detail in there. I think this is all we're going to be able to do. I can see that he's kind of got a backpack with a tube coming out of it. So maybe we can try to get that. Oops, I actually didn't. Let's turn off our assist. I don't know. I think we'll just roll with this. And we got some nice tan chartreuse colors going on here. Oops. Is that not a closed shape? Did I? Oh, I turned a system on. This is definitely a closed shape. I was about to say. This one might not be a closed shape, but it is. That is actually meant to be a darker color. That is a strap. Okay. Color the body. Easter eggs like the Avengers. I need to go back and look for it. I can't wait to scrub through the video now to get ahead. I didn't say that it's in the video, guys. But I'm not saying it's not in the video. Wait, where is the hint? The hint for the next game is in Candyland. I always like to give hints to my next games in the ones that I'm currently doing, right? What was the hint for Candyland? Let me think. Was there a hint for Candyland in Scotland Yard? There was, right at the beginning of Scotland Yard Part 2. I reference the Munchlax on the corkboard. If you look right at the beginning, and I say that the Munchlax is wanted by the king, for eating his sweets or something like that. So that was a little bit of a reference there. It changes up every time. I like to mix up how I'm teasing the games, and this one is a new method for sure. Okay, let's color. Sorry, I got really distracted there on this one. This is not the right color. I want it to be more this color. Actually, I want it to be more this color, but lighter. Less saturated. Yeah. Like this. Here we go. We'll do this. We've got some of this. Stripes. And then he also has some gloves. The goggles are kind of this color. There. Okay. I think this might be it. Excuse me. Next game is obviously a Stern talking to Papa. Yeah, nope. I will never be touching Stern talking with Papa. I'll tell you guys that right now. Would any of you be interested in playing games that Bieber has made? That's a great question. If you guys don't already know, I'll do a quick shameless Discord plug. If you head over to our Discord, there's a whole channel devoted to the Tabletop Simulator games, and we have an entire ping system set up. If you go to the reaction roles in the Discord, and you react with the correct emoji, you can sign up for what we call Wanna Play. And you can use Wanna Play to ask if anybody wants to play a game. Or you can get notified when somebody else is looking for people to play a game. So if you've ever wanted to try out any of the Tabletop Simulator games and you just don't have the friends to play with, then there you go, hop on over into the Discord server. We got some great people that are constantly hosting games. Let's color some line work. I'm on the wrong layer. Here we go. Okay. Getting into it. Okay. No, we got that. And we will color the outlines as cool. I think that's that. We didn't shade. Let's shade. It looks slightly familiar. Is this the anime that's about like the kaiju cleanup crew? Is that what this anime is? I need to look for Tabletop Simulator on sale. That's yeah, it goes on sale pretty regularly. I think when it's on sale it's only like $10, and you know, I've never been sponsored by Tabletop Simulator, but I will always be their biggest stan. Obviously I'm biased, but like it is truly the best game the money can buy. You get every single board game that's ever been made, and you can make your own board games and play board games made by other people. Truly the best thing on Steam, in my 100% biased opinion. Okay. And we will motion blur this. Cool. All right. I'm happy with that. Can't wait to change my chat avatar to my boy. Yes. All right. I think I'm going to call it here for Follow. I'll leave him blown up on the screen here for a second. Thank you for suggesting this one. This was a fun one. Not biased, but it is so much fun. Still happy it was gifted to me as a birthday gift. Yeah, it's a great gift. Yeah. Whenever they go on sale, they usually sell it in 4-packs too. So heck, buy it for your friends. Force them to play with you. Summer sale, the 25th. Summer sale is the 25th. Tabletop Simulator will definitely go on sale. That's a good shout. That's a great shout. I've done it only once in the past. I gotta be better about it. I'm on the Tabletop Simulator Discord as well, and they always ping when it's on sale. I should just forward that ping. Whenever it's on sale, I'll ping the Discord. I'll ping our Discord as well that it's on sale to go grab it if people want it. They're trash cleaners, and sometimes they trash harbor spirits. Oh, and sometimes the trash harbor spirits, they can look like kaijus. No, oh, okay. Cool. I think this is what I was thinking of. It's the trash cleaner manga. Awesome, cool. Okay, guys. That was 199. So if we've done our math correct, the next one will be mouse number 200. Whoa. Isn't that crazy? We've done 10 streams and we've got 200 mice. That's at least 20 mice per stream. I mean, that's actually, because that's including all of the base game mice, so it's probably less than 10 mice per stream. That's a little weird. Yes, this was 199. Cool, yeah. How long are we going? 325? Okay. I think I'm probably gonna call this one the last one for today, because I'd like to go grab something to eat, and I'd like to hang out with baby koi fish and mama koi fish since it's such a lovely day out. But we will do our 200th mouse before we call it. I can't even count to 200. That's crazy. Math, I thought this was an art stream, but alas, I tricked you all. Latin, okay. let's grab our template back. Let's grab a mouse, and I've kept it a little bit of a secret, but this next one, I'm glad that this is our 200th mouse because it is one that is very special to me. I briefly talked about it earlier. We're doing Stitch. Number 200 is Stitch. We're doing a Stitch mouse. Big number. 200, big number. Yeah. So my question to you guys. Well, maybe not. I was gonna ask if you guys want this to be a hoodie or if you just want this to be Stitch. But honestly, I think I just want it to be Stitch. Yeah. Yay, cute. He's 626. I know he's 626. We probably will eventually do 626 mice, but you know, he's a special character to me, so I'm happy that he's number 200. He holds this special spot. Gosh. Oh, okay. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm on the edge a bit. Do we do a hoodie Stitch, or do we make the mouse look like Stitch, guys? Just Stitch. Just Stitch. Not live action, if that's even a question. It's not even a question. Notice how he didn't even show up when we googled it here. The world is healing. Just make it Stitch. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna do Stitch. We're not gonna do a hoodie. Let's just do Stitch. Yippee, yippee. I love Lilo and Stitch. It is one of my top 4 movies. It might be my number 3 movie of all time. And I loved the Stitch animated series so much as a child. It was my fixation before Pokemon even. So let's get some symmetry going. So I want to do Stitch justice here. We'll get that big nose, that iconic big nose style. Get the little nose scrunk cheese. Hear me out. Oops. We're doing this. But it would be like this. Hear me out. We're not done yet. We love Stitch. Now, what do I do about the ears? Because his ears are pretty famously on the sides of his head, which means that they should be here. Do I convert his already existent ears? I think I do. I know it'll look weird. It'll definitely look weird, because his ears are supposed to be on the sides of his head. But I'm working off the mouse template here. Hear me out. It's a blue stick. I get the reference, Aaron. Yeah. It's wild listening to you and your friends talk about your fixations being things I watched with my dad after I graduated college. Hey, we're not. Yeah, we're not that young though. Ooh, we're gonna break the formula a little bit. We're gonna erase some of our line work on the base because we want to get those notches out of the ears. It's gonna look weird with the ears up there. I'm calling it now. It's gonna feel weird. We're already on it. Okay. Okay. And honestly, his body is already kind of correct. I don't really know what else there is to do. I guess we could give him his claws. God. Oh, no. I'm not gonna do it. I could give him his alien suit, the red one with the 4 arms. Oh, that would be fun. This one? Oh, that's the live action one. Nope, absolutely not. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna stick with the classic blue. I know. I'll give him the little chest tuft, and then we'll do the rest with coloring. Okay. That looks good to me. Let's get this the right color. Yep, now let's grab a good this color. We want to make sure that those eye whites are staying white. What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Oh yes, I did. Here we go. Wrong layer. Okay. Grab this blue back and let's color the rest of the body. His chin should be this color, and then his belly. There it is. Oh, he looks so cool. Oh, we love some Stitch. And then his ears are actually pretty purple. Pretty purple ears. And we need to get rid of the coloring in the notches. We'll get his tuft there, and then we will also grab a nice dark blue for that nose. There it is. I think this might be it. Change this. That it's a nice warmer color. Then we're actually going to erase these. Oh, but we can color them in it. Okay, yeah, let's get to coloring the line work. Not a ton of line work to color. I've drawn several Stitches for my girls. I love it when they draw or imitate him. Yeah. That there is a gosh darn Stitch. I know Stitch when I see one. You know what? The ears aren't bugging me as much as I thought that they would. Yeah, I really thought it was going to bug me that the ears weren't like down by the side of the head, but this is fine. That there is in fact a Stitch. And you know what I will do actually? I will give him his chonky little toenails. It's not much, but I feel like it will genuinely help it a little bit. Those chonky toenails are pretty iconic for that style.
Thank you for your
And I do
patronage.
kind of feel like giving him some claws. Lobstar with the 10. Did you ever watch the Stitch anime they made in like 2010-ish? It was cool enough seeing Okinawa culture get some representation, but Stitch is just too tied to Hawaii for it to be anywhere else. I don't know. I know of it. I haven't watched it myself. I feel the exact same way. Because on the one hand, more Stitch, yay, but also removing something that is so core to its identity. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Lilo is not even in that show. They just took Stitch and put him in an anime. Which, more experiments, that's fun, we get to see some unseen experiments, but yeah. I think it's the same as like Omniverse, it's just too different that it's a tough pill to swallow, so I never really gave it a shot. Maybe it's great, but I don't know. Okay! Yeah, I don't even want to color any more line work, I think I'm gonna call it there. Oh, you know what? No, I take that back. I will color his chest off. I will color the chest off. And maybe I will also color the wrinkles. the eyeliner stays the same. The nose is dark enough and the mouth will stay the same. That there's a dang Stitch! It looks like his ears are perked up and he's listening very carefully. Definitely. Oh, I love this one. This one's great. I can't wait to add this one to the stream avatars. Wasn't it also yokai instead of experiments? I never watched it, but it felt like I heard that before. Maybe the experiments are a little bit more yokai inspired because of the Japanese setting. God, I love him. Such an adorable mouse. It is, isn't it? Okay, guys. There's the Stitch mouse. Mouse number 200, can you believe it? Wow, in just 10 short streams, not really short, we've done 200 mice and there's like still hundreds more. But that is a great big chunk for today. I'm happy to call it here. So let's do a roundup before we wrap. What have we finished today? First things first, let's flatten this. I'll close the reference. Okay, so we have a Stitch mouse. Oh geez, can you guys hear that construction? 1 second. I'm sorry if that's loud. Neighbors just started sawing something, so I guess it's a good time to wrap anyways. Okay, oops, I deleted something. I almost deleted a bunch of things. Holy. Okay. We have Stitch. We have Follow from Gachiakuda. Gachiakuda, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Gachiakuda, the anime. We have Ahula. We have our Chatot Pirate. We have our Purple Pikmin. We have our Monokuma. We have Demix from Kingdom Hearts. We have our... I think we're just calling this our lip one. Our lips one. We have our first Ben 10 Alien Fast Track, weirdly enough. We have our Serial Killer Mouse. We have our Abducted by Drifloon Mouse with Morty's scarf. We have our Grumpy Care Bear Mouse. We have our Gingerbread Mouse. We have our Sissel Mouse. We have a Bat Mouse. We have our Radigan Mouse. We have our Kiki's Delivery Service Mouse. And we have our Togepi Mouse to finish, that started us off, to finish us out for today. What a great selection. So you guys know the drill. I'll export these up. I'll get them into the stream avatars for next stream. It might not be, I don't know when I'll do the next mouse stream, because this week coming is going to be a recording and working week. I need to work on the board game that's going to be after the next one. I want to finish that up, and then I'm going to be editing the board game that we are recording later this week. A week from today? No, later, within the week. But yeah. Thank you for all the suggestions. Thank you for all the support and donations. Thank you all for being here and just chatting with me and hanging out. It's truly awesome. I don't get to say it enough. It is truly awesome that I actually just kind of get to play games and draw and chill and chat with people. That's just my days now, and it is fantastic, and I am forever thankful for it. Yeah. But yeah, I think we will end it there for now. Normally I like to tease what the next mouse will be. So we're going to start the next mouse stream with a suggestion by Pibby, who suggested a Pibble, which is, I believe, that Pitbull meme of like the little baby Pitbull. So that's what we're going to be starting the next stream with. A little Pibble mouse. But yeah, Cool. Once again, thank you everyone. I'm going to put us into ending stream mode and we'll get a hug-athlon going so that you can all take some time to say goodbye to each other. But yeah, stay tuned. Like I said, we've got a stream coming tomorrow. We're going to play some North Hunt with the boys. And go check out Kush's video today, the Gartic phone, if you haven't already. Yeah. So sweet. See ya, everyone. Let me get that hug-athlon started. Congratulations on the win, Arrowhead. Alright everyone, thank you so much again. We'll catch you next time. Peace!